it again. Back at it with the white Vans, back at it with the blue Asics. I'm finally running again, and it feels so stinking good to be back. Anyone else feel like a major dork when they're doing their warm-up stretches? Cause same. And your girl should have brought sunglasses, but she didn't. Feels so good. Has it been almost a year since I was like, I need to run all the time? Okay, getting tired, pausing, because I'm tired and I'm out of breath. I'd probably say I took about like 4 weeks off. Like, I can't expect to be perfect. I won't be. I'm not. Essentially, the reason I stopped running was just because of the summer. I basically hate nothing less than running during the summertime. First of all, it feels borderline unsafe. Like, it feels like we shouldn't be outside running at those heats. I know that you can, but I don't want to. And I don't want to make myself. So I didn't. When I realized that fall is the peak time to get yourself outside and to start running again, I got so happy. Like, I genuinely did miss it. And I think that's a good thing. Was this fest a good idea? I don't know. Running. I love running. I missed running. I'm so excited. Times like that are what make me want to wear my Apple Watch or to get like a running watch in particular. But I still am just not on that train. I just don't feel like it's the best thing I can do for myself. But I do know that the route that I took is like about 3-ish miles. Lots of walking, but 3-ish miles. Still don't look fabulous, but another perk about running in the fall, you don't sweat nearly half as much as I do when it's 80, 90 degrees outside in the heat of August. Like, actually the thought of that makes my skin crawl. Like, I couldn't even get myself to put on my running shoes because I'd see the weather, I'd think about the weather, and I would cry and sob and throw up all at the same time. And honestly, it feels like the safer decision anyways. I mean, I don't want to deal with any like heat nonsense. No thank you. I'm fine right now. We are solid. All right, what do we have here? The fun part of the video where we eat after the workout. You don't need me to tell you that fueling before and after your workout is beyond extraordinarily essential. Like, the most essential, kind of depending on what I'm feeling. You know, I could go a few routes. We could get in some good protein, like some tofu, eggs, spring mix. That could be like a really nice mix. Lots of micro, macro nutrients there. Love to see that. Or if we're wanting something sweet, we could go with the option that I would say is probably top 10 favorite foods of all time. Not even kidding. Cereal. There's just something so beautiful and magical about cereal in general. Speaking of magic, the sponsor for today's video. I didn't even mean to do that. But cereal just puts me in a good mood. Like, it is absolutely delicious. It makes me happy. And Magic Spoon is just absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious because it's cereal reinvented. This is the cocoa flavor, which is one of my personal favorites. I will show my bias. Look at these stats, okay? In each serving, we are looking at 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, and only 4 net grams of carbs in each serving. I'll save you the math, all right? It's only 140 calories per serving. We're talking high protein, keto friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, wheat-free, naturally flavored, and totally delicious. Their variety pack comes with 4 delicious flavors: cocoa, fruity, frosted, and peanut butter. The other flavors are maple waffle, cookies and cream, blueberry, and cinnamon. It's so hard to pick. I'd probably say that the cocoa is my favorite, you know, after dinner, lunch, and breakfast, but the frosted is probably my favorite after a good workout or a good run. I will eat this pretty much any time of day, and I think my favorite element is how much protein I'm getting in every single serving. Like, it is just absolutely phenomenal. Magic, one might say. It just puts me in the absolute best mood. Like, it is so stinking fun to eat. Also, the entertainment value on the back of these boxes, priceless. I know you won't need this. I know you won't need this, but Magic Spoon is so confident in their products, they actually have a 100% happiness guarantee policy. So if you don't like it for literally any reason, they will refund you your money, no questions asked. You know the deal. Click the link in my description box below and use code Taylor Woods to get $5 off of your order at checkout. Also highly recommend the cocoa and actually all of the flavors. Now, I must finish my delicious cereal and then get myself off my counter because I'm a big girl now and I can make those decisions and break the rules if I want to, and I desperately need to shower. Okay, change of plans. Well, kind of. I've had this plan for a while, but now you're coming along with me. I'm on my way to one of my favorite appointments ever, which is getting the hair done. It needs to be done. So wish me luck. These are the before routes. I'm hoping to continue the route to Silver Fox, Wizard of Waverly Place vibes, brighter, more silvery, not blonde, but not gray, you know? We're back. Oh, I'm so excited. I love it so much. We've got some hints of silver, blue, gray, white, blonde. It just warms my heart. Like every time I leave, I'm like, I wonder what it's gonna look like. In like the best way. Like it's a fun little experiment phase where we're trying different shades of silver, blonde, whatever, and I'm so happy every single time. Like just think about what I used to look like. My hair was pretty much yellow at a certain point. And now here we are.
But rumor has it he's the one I'm leaving you for.
Different human being. Different human being. I feel like I always look the crispest. The crispiest? No, the most crisp right when I get back from the salon. It's almost like I need to give it a few days, kind of let it simmer, maybe style it myself, wash it. It's not as bad as it used to be. Like when I would grow up and get haircuts done. I stopped and got coffee, by the way. I was needing something. When I would grow up and I'd get haircuts done, I would walk into the car with a hairbrush and I'd immediately start brushing my hair because they'd always part it weird, or I felt like when I was little, like they didn't really care about my opinion and they would just cut it how they wanted to cut it. I don't know. So now I'm grateful that, you know, you find a salon that you love, you find a stylist that you love, and then you never leave her. But let's talk about running for a second, because that was the whole point of this video, and I'm sorry that I got a little bit derailed in the middle. I'm so excited that the way that I approach my fitness journey is just my fitness life. For so long, I felt like I was always trying to seek this temporary goal, or I was trying to look a certain way, reach a certain number on the scale. I was constantly trying to like get somewhere. You know, it always felt like I was reaching for this inconclusive ending. And I think that's honestly the key distinction in my whole entire perspective on things, is that I stopped trying to wait for that day to come, or wait for one day when I'll finally be whatever I want to be, as I kind of talked about in my last video. Like I said, let me know if you want a part 2 on that, by the way, because it was so much fun for me to talk about, and I genuinely think that was one of my favorite videos I've made in a very long time. So go check it out if you haven't seen it already. But that's why I have no problem integrating really anything that I want, running included, into my fitness routine, because I'm not out here trying to reach a certain aesthetic goal, a certain number on the scale, like maybe I was even a few years ago, even a few months ago, honestly. Like, you watch my journey, you probably see my progress in the way I talk, in the way that I present myself, like everything's changed. But here's the thing, and it kind of bothers me so much, but in the weightlifting community in general, or really just for anybody who primarily lifts weights, there's kind of this stigma against cardio. Like, if you do cardio, if you start running, let's say, then all of your gains that you've been trying to seek after will all be for nothing. And I feel like it just gets such a bad rep. Like, some people are so negative about it. Like, you wouldn't believe some of the messages I'll even receive if I say that I went on a run. But that's not my goal. My goal is to live a healthy lifestyle, and if my healthy lifestyle means that I'm choosing the activities that make me happy, and running is one of them, then I'm going to do it. If you're out here, like, go into a fitness competition, like you are in a bodybuilding competition, for example, first of all, you're probably not watching my channel. But second of all, yeah, maybe those are the things that you maybe want to consider, or if you want to be talking about cardio versus weightlifting, etc. But from a general standpoint, for the general population, not only is running and resistance training actually a fantastic way to cross train, it's great for your breathing, it's great for your mobility, it's great for your strength, it makes you run faster, it works on your endurance, like, the list goes on. But also, it just kind of bums me out that there's like this whole ideology that running is bad. Also, might I add into the argument, cardio doesn't have to be for aesthetic purposes. In fact, it's not for me. I love running because I think it's the perfect mental release. I think it helps me relieve a lot of my anxiety. And most importantly, it helps with your heart health. It helps with your cardiovascular endurance. Like, Those are the things that we should be focusing on. I am not the channel to be watching if your goals are to gain muscle mass in the gym. That's never been my objective. Yes, I'd love to get some muscle, like why the heck not? But I think you already know that. Like, you're not watching my videos if that is your sole intent. My sole intention is to teach you that fitness can be joyful, fitness can be fun, and also you can have the best of both worlds. You can do multiple types of fitness, multiple types of workouts, exercises, etc. Still enjoy yourself, still have a good time, and still reach whatever goals you might have in mind. If this is you, if you like the combination of lifting weights and running, it is, I guess, a little bit important to consider when you're going to organize your workout routine, as in what days you're going to run, what days you're going to lift weights. And I think that is also a key factor if you're going to be talking about losing muscle, which is a fitness myth, by the way, from doing cardio. Essentially, you don't want your cardio to limit how you perform when you're strength training. So it would definitely be recommended to run after you're lifting weights if that's something that you want to do, or just make sure that you're stacking up your routine so your legs have enough time to recover before and after leg day, before and after your runs, etc. The recovery time is actually extraordinarily essential when you're strength training, when you're running, when you're doing any type of workout. Bottom line, as you've probably realized with most things on my channel, do whatever works best for you. If your main goal is to build muscle, then preserve all of your energy for those weightlifting sessions. That also means that your muscles are going to be working overtime when you're not in the gym, when you're not going on a run. At the end of the day, with anything in your fitness journey, the best routine that you can follow is the one that you actually want to stick to, the one that you enjoy, the one that you can stick to. So don't worry about what other people are saying. If your routine consists of every single day you're strength training and that's what you love, you go for it. If that means every other day you're mixing in running or yoga or Pilates or endurance classes, then do that. Like, the best routine is the one that you can stick to. You heard it here, folks. I'm about to go get some tacos right now, which I think is the perfect way to end this conversation because I'm absolutely hungry and I gotta go walk around and show off the new hairdo. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. If you've stayed till the end, thank you so much. Please subscribe down below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know what your favorite part of the video was. Go listen to the podcast. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. And I'll see you in the next one. Hey, you. Don't forget, do the workouts that you love.